joined the Navy to see the world. And what did we see? We saw the sea. We saw the Pacific and the Atlantic, but the Atlantic isn't romantic and the Pacific isn't what it's cracked up to be.
What's up, guys? Heretic You here. And today, for a special July 4th battle report, we're going to be playing Incursion. Because, you know, nothing says July 4th better than good old Muricans versus them dirty Nazis. This one is actually an extra special bat rep because we are playing with Mrs. Heretic You. She will be playing the Muricans for this battle. And for the Muricans, we have, let's see, their list consists of the 2 grunt ape, basically armored personnel models. They get a special character with a slugger, kind of leading the charge there, a sergeant, and a heavy machine gun ape. For the dirty Nazis, we've got two zombies, I guess 2 zombie spawners or whatever, giving me a total of 6 Strum zombies, 1 werewolf, and Greta von Exel herself. Reason I picked her is because she's got, she comes with, 4 zombie command points, which actually is super helpful in this game, because those command points give you extra actions. Name of the mission is going to be No Man's Land. And to give you a quick breakdown, you see that model in the middle. That's a grunt ape. Can't talk today, but there's a model in the middle. There we go. Let me just recollect my thoughts there. And he's kind of stranded. So the goal is to rescue him and get out of Dodge before the hallways get flooded with zombies. And first turn is going to go to the Americanas, so we're going to get into that right now. Okay, turn 1. Americans are going to start by activating the Sarge, who's basically just going to walk up to the first door and open it, followed by grunt number 2. Grunt number 2 is going to walk to the other door after we, turns and faces the right way and walk down that other hallway. Slugger's going to move up and basically head down that other hallway. Not sure about that move, but sure, why not? That sounds awesome. The HMG is going to walk down that hallway and just going to cover Slugger's advance. I guess the idea is Slugger's going to open the door with all these zombies behind it. Now we move on to the Germans. Strum Zombie's going to move down the hallway and is going to take a reaction fire from the HMG. You see the double 6s there. Is going to pop him. However, the double 6s mean that the gun is now out of ammo, so the zombies are free to run down that hallway, and they are going to attack Slugger from behind. And we've got 2 zombies now on him doing the attacks, and you see Greta kind of hiding behind the zombies. The werewolf is heading towards the room where the stranded HMG, the grunt ape, we'll just call him ape number 2, is stuck. So here we go with Americans. Their second turn, the HMG is going to activate, move forward and pop a zombie. So hooray for him. Then he's continuing to fire down that hallway. As we got Slugger using most of his action points to turn the heck around there, realizing that the hallway is going to be slowly flooded with zombies there, and just kind of taking some shots with his pistola, doing a good job of clearing the room out. And now we've got the sergeant. Sergeant's gonna run down this side hallway here and try and sneak past the zombies, hoping that Slugger and that HMG will keep that zombie spawn point at bay, while the other grunt guys is going to kind of hide out in that room. So moving on to the next turn, you see the respawning happening there. This time the Germans, them dirty Nazis, going first. You get a this zombie soloing against Slugger, and actually hits him 3 times, or no, I think he successfully hits him twice, injuring Slugger. And now we have Greta. She's going to go down the hallway and kind of cover the other one's advance. Other zombies are all piling in. Werewolf pops open the door, and he's going to hang out with a zombie. They are going to be protecting the basically that stranded grunt right there. And now we are going to move into turn 3. So this is, I think, where I do mess up, because I should have gotten a second spawn here. Going to be a crucial mistake, because Americans are going to activate and basically wipe the floor with zombie. No, actually that's me activating as the zombies move in. We were able to kill Slugger Murphy, but going after the HMG, we lost basically all the zombies. As I moved the werewolf, he pops the door, and he's getting ready to cut off that sergeant. So now here comes the Americans. He's going to come in and fire axe that werewolf in the head, and I think he's going to activate. He's probably going to spend a command point there and shoot that zombie. So he's dead. So they cleared the board. I should have had 6 more zombies, and I forgot to activate Greta. So 2 huge mistakes by the Nazis. As we start with the Americans, they win this turn, and they are waking up the grunt that's stranded. He's going to be running for the exits, as well as the others start realizing that they've got a pretty good handle on this board, seeing that there are no zombies on the board right now. And we're taking a look at my respawn happening. Alright, moving on. So now that I got my zombies back, it's we're gonna have to make up some ground here. But the Americanos activate first, and they get a guy off the board. They had to use all their command points to do that. As you can see, the HMG's running down the hallway. He's about to escape, but they don't have enough command points. So the Americans score their first point. Germans scored their first point by taking out Slugger, who was killed. So here we see some reaction fire as I just throw every zombie possible to help block that hallway, hoping for a jam, never getting one. So that's going to be bad, very bad news for me, as that guy just took out, well, 6 zombies on reaction fire. But we do have Greta activating, and she's going to machine gun the hell out of that. Out of the HMG, who's facing the wrong way, so he's just getting shot up there. As we respawn and we are heading toward another turn. Americans are actually going to activate first, and actually the Germans are going. Germans are going, and I'm going to throw more zombies at him. Almost got one to actually get to attack. That reaction fire doing some serious damage. And again, no jams on the reaction fire. That guy is going to run off the board, and the Americans are now up 2-1 as the HMG activates. But now I get reaction fire with Greta, and Greta is going to gun down that the HMG before he gets off the board. So we are tied. Unfortunately, the Americans are going to jump off right now. And with that, the Americans are actually going to win this on this 4th of July weekend. 3-2. Nazis did manage to take out Slugger, though, and the HMG, thanks to Greta's, submachine gun shots as he was leaving the board. But the Americans leave with one of the, basically both grunts and the Sarge living to tell the tale of the horrors that happened under the Rock of Gibraltar. Hey guys, thanks for watching this battle report, and have a good, happy July 4th, and hope everything's going well for you. So I will see you on the next one.